The political sphere is heating up as the race to the next general election kicks into high gear. Good evening and welcome to the Bahamas Tonight, the weekend edition. I'm Devontae Hanna filling in for Desmond Saunders. All eyes on Grand Bahama this weekend as the Progressive Liberal Party's youth conclave is being held at the Grand Lucayan Resort. While keeping their eyes fixed on 2026, the youth conclave jump-starts the government's re-election bid as party leaders make a concerted effort to secure the highly sought-after youth vote, which plays a vital role in the process. ZNS North Shane Stubbs has the highlights from night one.
Continue to give them wisdom, knowledge, and understanding.
The Progressive Liberal Party.
Night one of the Progressive Liberal Party's youth conclave featured a who's who of speakers addressing a packed house at the Grand Lucayan Resort with party officials, supporters, and a bevy of progressive young liberals from around the country in attendance.
The Progressive Liberal Party.
Bahama's PYL chairman, Glacy Brooks, says it's a pivotal time for young leaders as the time for simply discussing change is over.
This conclave is our platform to transform rhetoric into tangible, meaningful action.
PYL Abaco's Bryant Lowe noting the party has a rich history of past and present leaders, but the conclave indicates the bright future the party has in years to come.
The passer of the baton and the receiver must work together days, weeks, and sometimes months in advance in order to ensure that the transition is smooth.
Party chairman, the Honorable Fred Mitchell, proud of the successful turnout, says it marks the beginning of their march to re-election in 2026, with a number of key initiatives on the docket, including re-establishing value formation among young people.
I promise you this, at the end of those years, you will see a radical transformation in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas on a forward trajectory.
Describing the progressive young liberals as the heartbeat of their movement was Deputy Prime Minister the Honorable I. Chester Cooper.
The energy, creativity, and the strength that you bring to this party are exactly what will propel us into a new era.
Member of Parliament for West Grand Bahama and Bimini, Kingsley Smith, notes the key to true youth empowerment means decreasing the amount of obstacles that often deflate morals, such as complicated application processes, denials, and limited resources.
By streamlining access to funding and reducing bureaucratic hurdles, we can unlock the immense potential of our people and our nation.
Highlighting the laundry list of youth initiatives and investments the Davis Cooper administration streamlined for young people was Minister for Grand Bahama, the Honorable Ginger Moxie, who urged young people to not be swayed by false narratives when the evidence speaks for itself.
No one should be able to tell you that your administration is doing nothing when the proof is staring them dead in their faces.
Now, the second and final night will see the Prime Minister, the Honorable Philip Davis, bringing remarks to what is expected to be another packed house at the Grand Lucayan. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Shane Stubbs.
Well, back here in the capital, a shocking incident this morning as the Bahamas Department of Corrections had to enter a lockdown after a 60-year-old inmate was killed in a stabbing incident. 2 others were also injured. According to officials, the stabbing occurred around 8:30 this morning in the eastern group of maximum security while the inmates were disposing of their overnight waste under the supervision of staff. The dead inmate, identified as Brody Fritz, was serving a 3-year sentence for a litany of charges including 7 counts of housebreaking, 3 counts of stealing, and 2 counts of damage, deceit of a public officer, unlawful possession, and vagrancy. The second victim is in hospital nursing serious injuries, while the third remains at B-Docks with non-life-threatening injuries. Meantime, BQ's perpetrator, awaiting trial for a murder charge, has been placed in an isolation cell. As the investigation moves to His Majesty's coroner and the police force, the Minister of National Security, the Honorable Wayne Munro, called the incident unfortunate and concerning, but he says it shows the need for a new prison to be constructed.
The facility is not best suited to keep those out because from the time before I came back from the UK, this was going on. This is part of the reason that we've been pushing for a proper facility where you could have it laid out to minimize or eliminate this sort of thing. And we're continuing to work towards that.
While commending prison officers for their efforts in confiscating contraband on the compound, Minister Munro says limited information will be revealed to the public, that is, on the investigation. According to the minister, this is in an effort to not prejudice the case going forward.
The details of the investigations, they would share that as they think it doesn't prejudice the case. So I'll give you an example. I won many cases defending people because of inaccuracy in the initial reporting. So when the witness goes on in the stand, you say, well, look at this paper, didn't it say it happened like this? And now you're saying something different. So I think over the years they have learned not to give defense counsel that type of ammunition.
Well, officers from Operation Black Scorpion, a joint initiative between the Royal Bahamas Police and Defense Forces, confiscated a firearm off Carmichael Road yesterday. Initial reports indicate that acting on information, officers searched a bushy area on Mildred Avenue where they discovered the firearm. No arrests were made. In other news, an all-points bulletin issued yesterday for Ricardo Turi Bannister, also known as Latori Bannister, who is wanted for rape. Police say the 46-year-old man has a medium brown complexion and is of slim build. Now, if you can assist locating Bannister, you're asked to call the Criminal Investigations Department at 502-9991 or 9992, Crime Stoppers at 328-TIPS, or visit your nearest police station. Still talking other news, the Immigration Department clarifying its decision to temporarily suspend its electronic visitor extension service. In recent months, there has been a reported increased trend of fraudulent electronic extensions being presented to immigration officials. The Department of Immigration continues to offer the traditional in-person visitors extension of stay process, which is crucial for maintaining security in border control and for ensuring national security. It is said to allow immigration officers the ability to personally verify the identity and legitimacy of visitors wishing to remain in the country, and it is also essential for determining whether visitors have valid reasons for their extended stay. Now on to other news. There's a fake social media post out there that the government needs you to dismiss. A Facebook page operating under the name of Zena Lopez falsely claiming that clicking on the link or clicking on your age will grant you government compensation. A statement from the office of the Prime Minister urging the public to disregard the scam and exercise caution while entering similar deceptive messages. Now, just in case you do, report this suspicious activity to the relevant authorities, according to that statement. Well, still to come, a new $1 bill will be released. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight, the weekend edition. More news is right after this.
With BGC's crystal clear mobile service, stay connected seamlessly, whether on land or at sea. Our reliable postpaid plans keep your loved ones closer, no matter where life takes you. Ladies and gentlemen, mark your calendars. On February 22nd, 2025, the Ministry of Education and Technical and Vocational Training proudly presents the Excellence in Education Awards Ceremony, a night to honor the heart and soul of education, our educators, administrative, and technical support teams. We'll honor creativity with the Innovation Award, perseverance with the Resilience Award, and long-term commitment with the Longest Serving with Excellence Award. Celebrate school pride with the School Spirit Award and proven strategies with the Best Practice Award, spanning from early childhood to alternative education. We'll highlight rising stars with the Gen X Award, heartfelt contributions with the Student Choice Award, top school performance with the Academic Excellence Award, and so much more.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Bahama's Striping Group of Companies. Safety first.
Well, have some good news for you motorists out there. At the start of the new month, the Road Traffic Department is hitting the accelerator by extending its hours of operation at its Summer Winds Plaza location on the Tonic-Williams-Darling Highway. Beginning February 1st, customers can now visit this location between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. on the last Saturday of every month for assistance with a variety of services. Last month, the department faced criticism after customers complained of being unable to receive adequate licensing and inspection services due to internal issues involving a vendor. Well, the Ministry of Energy and Transport, however, refuted these claims, releasing a statement detailing that services had been hindered due to a printing outage, which has now been resolved. Well, in other news, if you see a new dollar and you're a bit concerned if it could be fraudulent, do not worry, it is legitimate. A new Bahamian dollar is about to hit circulation. On Monday, the central bank will release its Series 2024 Crisp Evolution $1 banknote, similar to the 2017 series, and this new note features more vibrant green tones and bears a slightly wider security thread on the reverse. It's also printed on a more environmentally friendly version of its legacy hybrid technology. Now, the bank stresses the new note has more sustainable components that last longer with a smaller carbon footprint. On the front is a portrait of Sir Lyndon Pinling, while the back features a likeness of a drum major leading the Royal Bahamas Police Forces marching band with the trailing band members following. Let's talk some good news. The Bahamas Chinese Dragon Boat Association is making waves, and not just in the water, but in the fight against cancer. The organization donated $8,000 to the Cancer Society of the Bahamas, a contribution they say reflects their commitment to community. And as the new lunar year approaches, Dr. Christine Chin, president of the association, says they're looking forward, that is, to the year of the wood snake, one that symbolizes wisdom, intuition, and transformation.
In the spirit of rebirth, we hope to inspire resilience among cancer survivors as they navigate their journeys. The wood snake's energy encourages collaboration and creativity, aligning perfectly with our mission to foster a supportive community.
The donation is earmarked toward patient care education and the Cancer Society's ongoing efforts to provide assistance to those battling the disease. President of the Cancer Society, Rochelle Wilkinson, expressed gratitude for the donation, highlighting the impact it will have.
This project will see an increase of rooms to be available to patients traveling from the Family Island who need accommodations, as well as providing daycare for Nassau residents who may need a quiet place after doing their treatment, somebody to assist them, provide a meal, hold their hand, just generally be there for those people as they go through those treatment sessions.
Well, coming up, Anthea Charlton leaps to a new indoor national record and world lead. Sports with Amajal Knowles is up next.
Hi, I'm Brent Burrows, Vice President of Retail and Sales at CBS Bahamas and the CBS Pro Store. Not only do we guarantee the best prices on all your favorite building materials, but we're proud to offer the best delivery program in all of Nassau. Whether you buy one box of screws or a truckload of plywood, island-wide delivery is just $5. And for our Family Island customers, we're proud to offer complimentary drop-off to the mailboat of your choice. Visit us today at the CBS Pro Store on Robinson Road and check out our website to set up your next delivery.
Here at Immigration Care Service, you can trust us, especially if you have experienced issues or problems with the U.S. immigration at the borders. We'll do our best to provide options and solutions to immigration roadblocks, so travelers can continue visiting the U.S. and residents can continue living their lives in the U.S. without worries. The best part? Our services are affordable and accessible. Take the mystery, confusion, and fear out of your immigration concerns. Contact Immigration Care Service today.
We're here at the Nassau Village Community Center project, where over the past 17 months, we've hired over 20 Bahamian subcontractors to bring this beautiful project to fruition.
I've been living in Nassau Village for more than 19 years, and to see a project like this brings great joy and pride to me.
This state-of-the-art multi-purpose community center will serve as a crime-fighting initiative in the community. Also help with the education of our kids in this community and a hurricane shelter.
Yeah, and it also shows what we as Bahamians can achieve when we work hand in hand with each other.
We have the technical know-how, and we can pretty much deliver on any project here in the Bahamas or in the world.
Bahamas President of the Bahamian Company, they prove that they believe in Bahamians.
Based on the outcome of this project, I don't think they're disappointed in giving a small person an opportunity to do a job such as this.
The more opportunity they get, the more opportunity we will get.
If you look around and see the work done so far, it just shows what we as Bahamians can do.
In my view, we have a blank canvas, capable of welcoming and facilitating any industry in the world right here in Grand Bahama. I could list out all of the possibilities, but the truth is there really should be no limit. We will create a state-of-the-art 21st century city that will be our new marketplace and the nerve center for the next phase of Bahamianization, where Bahamian entrepreneurs are the driving force.
Calling all business owners in Grand Bahama, it's your time. Join us for the 26th annual Grand Bahama Business Outlet. Don't miss this networking opportunity. Register today at tclevents.com.
Welcome to your Saturday Sports, everyone. I'm Amajal Knowles, topping sports for season openers. Anything to go by. The 2025 season will be a special one for Bahamian and University of Florida senior Anthea Charlton. Charlton, the younger sister of world indoor 60-meter hurdles record holder Devin Charlton, opened her season with a massive personal best and a world-leading effort to win the women's long jump on Friday at the Razorback Invitational in Fayetteville, Arkansas. In the first jump of the evening, Charlton produced an excellent 6.98 meters, which is also a Bahamian national record, bettering her previous personal best of 6.74. which she accomplished while competing at the University of Kentucky. Her second round jump of 6.85 would have also been enough for a personal best and a win. To the hardwood GWSA basketball action yesterday, teams gearing up for the playoffs. Over in girls action, a low-scoring affair between the Anatole Rogers Timberwolves and the CC Speeding Cobras that would see CC escape with the 11-7 win and pick up their first dub of the season.
My other teammates, they did way better than last time because they was catching the ball and they was just holding the ball, doing traveling. So I just had to jump in, get the ball, and yeah.
And I ain't no really frustration, you know. I know the girls have a lot of potential, and unfortunately, a little bit of fear took over the whole season with them, and they were kind of making a lot of mistakes. So I believe that we have the ability to rebuild the program. A lot of them are seniors, so I'll be putting in a lot of work this offseason, trying to make sure that, you know, we can get past the jitters and the little bugs that I guess we meet during this part of the season.
On the men's side, a much more competitive affair as the Anatole Rogers Timberwolves senior boys would hope to stay hot against the CC Sweden Cobras. Both getting out to a 23-14 lead after one. CC would rally and keep things close and keep things within single digits throughout. But in the end, the Wolves would be too much, improving to 6-1 on the season with a 73-50 win.
Yeah, first off, I want to thank God for allowing us to come out here and play a really good game. You know, without him, none of this would have been made possible. But like you said, you know, we came in on the winning side tonight. The guys, they wanted it. They played extremely hard. You know, but I think for the most part, we're disciplined. And I've been preaching from August to now, you know, discipline. And throughout the course of the season, we haven't been as disciplined as we was tonight. You know, so I think that's a step in the right direction for my team. You know, but nonetheless, we got to clean up some stuff. We want to be ready to come back in the playoffs next week. But like I said, we got to stay hungry. We got to stay poised. We got to play 4 quarters of basketball. You know?
Over the Kendall G. Lysick Gymnasium last night in Providence Basketball Association holding their 2023-2024 award ceremony. Parliamentarians in the house to watch some of the league's best teams and players receive their hardware. Division II champions that would go to your Central Store Giants. Brandon Strawn taking home both the regular season and finals MVP. And as for the Division 1 champs, that will go to the discount distributor Rockets. Abel Joseph, your finals MVP there. And that's what we look at your sports on this Saturday. A check on weather when we return.
Impact windows and doors. For protection, just come to our store. Plus we got tiles to pretty up your walls and your floors. We love to brighten up with that big fat stone. Porcelain tiles, blank tiles, mosaic tiles, a variety of styles. Before teens get right, they gotta be proud. That's why we got the best deals in the whole Bahamas. Hey, hey.
Super Bowl Sunday just got even better.
Starting January 27, enter to win a 8-inch TV from Security Depot or a game day pizza party for 8 courtesy of Cuba Libre and Angelo's Streetside Pizzeria.
2, enter to win to be one of 2 lucky winners of the Great Game Day giveaway.
WhatsApp a photo of a 2025 Cuba Libre purchase receipt to 557-3488 with your name and phone contact by Wednesday, February 5th.
Then, watch what's trending on February 6th to see if you're one of the lucky Great Game Day giveaway winners.
Fashion was something that I've always loved. I always, as a child, loved to see women just impeccably dressed. But my thing was drawing the looks and mixing colors, and fashion was in my blood. My name is Dr. Jillian Curry Williams, and I'm the designer for Remilda Rose Designs. What sets me apart, that I pay attention to detail. Like, I have an eye for detail. I pay attention to the construction of my garment. I want to make sure that when my garment is completed, that you can wear that on the wrong side or the right side because it's impeccably made. I put my personality into my passion. Well, the Fabric of Hope was inspired by my father. My father had cancer, and I would go with him to treatments and seeing everybody just look despondent and dreary. And one day this lady dropped her mom off, and her mother fell when she got inside, and I was like, wow, like God, like I'm only a fashion designer. Like, what can I do to assist these people? I know God had me to create it to inspire persons with cancer or any illness that there's hope, that there is light at the end of that tunnel. The encouraging word I would give to women, it's been in my heart for a couple of days, to speak to the older women who may feel that I'm 40, what can I do? I'm 50, what can I do? And that's when the fire in us kicks in. We've had the work experience. We've passed all those tests. So take that idea that God has given you and put it to use. This is where it all begins.
To learn more about the Women Entrepreneurs Initiative, visit our website or contact us at 461-7232. And remember, empowered women empower women.
Get to grow, keeping you in the know, keeping you in the know. God, it's good enough to eat, and it's good to grow. It's good enough to eat, and it's good to grow.
Minister of Agriculture and Marine Resources Jomo Campbell, along with other ministry officials, toured the Arawak Cay area on the heels of the completion of a waterworks and sewerage upgrade project.
The process was completed in 2 phases. I think the first phase was completed last year, April, and the second last year, December. And it is evident in the pressure, in the color, etc., of the water that is now flowing through these stalls that the job was indeed well done. And it's a testament to the work of this administration to ensure that businesses and the general public at large are getting the best of what it is this country has to offer.
This initiative was a partnership between the Ministry of Agriculture and Water and Sewerage to improve sanitation and efficiency. Also on hand for this walkabout was Assistant Engineer with responsibility for sewer operations, Barrett Clark, who spoke to the scope of work that was done.
But all in all, it was over 550 feet of gravity main from an 8 to 10. We also changed about 230 feet of sewer lateral, so we went from 4-inch to 6-inch. And this was mainly because of, over the years, the misuse of the system, hence why we added an additional vendor to the site, which is FIE, and he'll speak on why he installed his IBCs, which is industrial bulk containers. So that is definitely to make sure all vendors are educated and aware to dispose of all unused oil in a proper manner to make sure we could definitely have some long life of a sewer system.
Arawak Cay Vendors Association President Rodney Russell also chimed in and expressed his gratitude.
It is an over-needed facility that most business owners were looking forward to for some time. And with the good minister here, he decided to assist us in taking Arawak Cay a step forward. And we must again congratulate all of those persons, Water and Sewage and all of its affiliates in making this fish fry, our fish fry, the ebony Bahamian fish fry, an important place today in this country.
Keeping you in the know with Good to Grow, I'm Leah Cooper.
Hey, what's up, Mario?
Hey, Dale, what's going on?
Have you seen ZNS new digital platforms?
No. Let me go check it out.
Good day, Bahamas. I'm Devontae Hanna, and this is ZNS Digital,
where we cater to your news and entertainment needs. Are you a foodie? I thought so. Then look out for Digital Bites.
Shining a light on Bahamians and the good that they do, ZNS Digital is home to the sunshine one.
Keeping up with the latest trends, our original content will keep you entertained.
Yeah, that's cool.
But have you seen the new website?
No, I didn't see it. Let me go look.
We're still your most trusted source for news and information.
That's ZNS Digital?
Yeah, that's ZNS Digital, the people station in your pocket.
It's now time for a check on tonight's weather forecast. Chief Meteorologist Basil Dean joins us live in studio with the latest temperatures. Good evening, Basil.
Good evening, Devontae. We have a few clouds, temperature 81 degrees, relative humidity at 69%. We have east-southeast winds at 10 miles per hour, the barometric pressure 1,019.0 millibars.